Hello everybody and welcome back to Season 25 of the Pokemon NASCAR series. Today we wrap up World Tour 25 with the Toyota Save Mart 350, the dual, which is our dual weekend here in the Suzuka circuit. 20 cars will be in each race and they'll be set up. Race 1 is set for drivers 21st and below in points. And the second race will have drivers 20th and above in points. So that'll make things interesting and maybe gain one or two more chase spots over to multiple race winners this season. That's sure to be fun. Cody Smart's on the pole as front row, actually, believe it or not, has 3 of the top 4 spots here in race 1. And Smart is the pole setter. There's Sachs on the outside. Barretto and the other car, John Andrews. I apologize for the laggy start there. I don't know what's going on right now. But anyway, a couple drivers of note right here. Hudson, Hagen. Well, let me look down. Hudson, Hagen, Rago. Of course, Rago's our last winner from 349. Maxwell, Andrews. Balvin and Guerrera and I think Boyles each have a win this season, so one of those drivers could lock a spot in the chase with another win here at Suzuka. And the only multiple winner in this race, I believe, it is the 35 of Cody Smart. He's the only driver in this field with more than one win this season, so he will try to play spoiler for these cars. And one car doesn't get going. That is Elijah Gordon to start off the race. This will be interesting here to see who will make an impact here in the chase, as we're about to get to the green flag here in Suzuka. Tough break for those in the back. Still just couldn't catch up to the start. They wanted the officials to abort the start, but apparently they weren't listened to. Oh, Pichu's loose. Ooh, he got loose. He got really rocked. And Avi Sachs is off to a good start. Good thing is that, look at this, as we have all 3 of the front row cars in the top 3. That's a rare sight to see. Oh, 4 cars crash. Luke Walker, Jerry Guerrera, and Armando Shazaz, and Emmanuel Magnus. So there goes the chance of Guerrera becoming a 3-time winner. Oh, I'm sorry. There were 2 multiple race winners in this field. Smart and Guerrera, but there goes the chance of Guerrera becoming a 3-time winner here today in Suzuka. So now the field is a little bit more open. However, Cody Smart is now 3rd. He might try to help out Sachs or Andrews possibly get into the chase. Andrews is more important because he already has 1 win this season. If Sachs wins, he still might be out of chase. He's definitely out of chase contention. But if he wins here, that would be something for front row at least, to have all 3 of its cars with at least 1 win. Now Cody Smart's going to go for the 2nd position. He's probably going to let Sachs go. Oh no, Smart's loose. Smart wrecks. Oh, tough break. Cody Smart spins on the S's, bringing out the caution. But that now takes the multiple race winners out of the equation here in race 1. And it's a free-for-all now to see who can collect a victory here in Suzuka. And I think it's likely we're not going to see another chaser lock his or her spot here in race 1. But Avi Sachs leads, hoping to win for once here in this 25th season. Green. John Andrews, his teammate, we'll see if John Andrews can lock himself into the chase. Well, I don't know what I'm saying right now. John Andrews, if he wins again, he's locked into the chase as a 2-time winner. Same for Nicky Maxwell, so he's going to try his best to take the lead. He really wants to win this race. The only way he can get in the chase if he becomes a multiple race winner. Sachs is in the grass. Sachs was in the grass, and he is loose. First time today we'll be getting a green flag run. Oh no, Sachs off the grass again, and he's going to lose another position. He's fourth now. John Andrews leads. John Andrews looks for his second win this season, and will be a lock in the chase if he can get it. The other one driver looking for that second win, Nicky Maxwell. And same for Rago. It would be amazing if Rago in the final 2 weekends in World Tour 25 could lock in a spot into the chase by winning those final 2 races. That would be an amazing feat for Alex Rago. He was looking out of the chase. Sachs spins! Sachs has been turned. His race is done. Tough break. And he was dumped by Pichu. Pichu spun him out into the S's, and he's in the grass. Oh, that is a tough break for the 38 who had been dominating the first half of the race. Now to see his day come to an end. And we have another car on pit road. O'Neal Balvin got into a wreck. What happened with the 48? Oh boy. Well, I can't get a clear... Oh, wow. He went into the S's. Too hard in the sand. Loses his grip. He's out of the race. Just 5 laps to go in race number 1. John Andrews leading. Will he hold on to collect his second win? And Rago's second. Maxwell's third. Each have a win. So one of these 3 could lock in a chase spot with a win here today. Kremika Jazin, there is no chance she'll be able to defend her title this season, but if any of those 3 wreck out, she might have a chance to win a race here in Suzuka, hoping not to go winless on the season after she won the title. And Nathan Hudson rounds the top 5, also has a win to his name, so he also could be a factor in the final 5 laps, and we're about to go green. And no time. He's wasting no time. Rago is going for the lead. Oh man, they're uphill right now. Here we go. Oh boy, they're side by side. Bumper to bumper. Here we go. And Rago clears the 34. And he has the race lead. Alex Rago. He's been hot these past couple races. Oh man. Rago has been on fire. Can he hold on to the pack? 4 laps to go in Suzuka. It is Rago in the lead, followed by Maxwell and Andrews. Gonna come down to this. Ooh, contact. Little loose there on Don Andrews. That could be breathing room for the 14. Maxwell's high. Maxwell's way too high in the grass. Cody Hagan slips. And he won't make it. Rago. No, Hagan slipped up. He can't make it. 3rd place is going to go to Nathan Hudson. Looks to make this a Bass Pro 1-2. In order to do that, he has to get through John Andrews. He's far away. So he's hoping that John Andrews makes a mistake. 3 to go for Alex Rago. And man, would this be an amazing come from behind story if he gets into the chase. He won last race at 3:49. He's looking at another win to his name. Oh man, John Andrews slipping. We have a crash, 2-car spin. That's the race. Gabriel Wanderlei and Cody Hagan wreck out on the S's, and that should do it. Oh no, Igor Barreto is the one wrecking out. I thought it was Hagan, but it was Barreto. And that's it for Alex Rago. He might be able to hang on and complete the comeback story. And he will. Alex Rago wins in race number 1 here in Suzuka. He's now a two-time winner, and he has locked himself into the chase. So what a run for the 14, what a comeback, as Alex Ragow wraps up a chase spot for the number 14 machine. That 14 is legendary, and Ragow able to lead it to a chase spot. He's a two-time winner now, and now race 2 is going to have even more implications coming in, since Ragow is now a lock into the chase. So that is it from here in race 1. Race 2 is going to be coming up soon. So here we go. Race 2 about to begin. Here we are, folks. It's race number 2 here in the Duel in Suzuka. This time, drivers 20th and above in points compete today, as Ben Braley is on the pole today. There's Tord Larson, as both of them each have a win this season, so they would love to get their second win to lock another spot into the chase. Pace car coming down Pear Road. There's Milliken and Kirker. Milliken, though, doesn't have a win, so he's trying to use this as an advantage to potentially, well, he might not make it to the chase, but we'll see. He needs to get beat very high in points to make it. The green flag waves, and one car is very slow. Leah Walker. Oh, I don't think she's even going to make it. This will be troublesome for the leaders when they come to the stripe. At least she passed the start-finish line, but still, it'll be a little troublesome. And she has stalled on the track. She's on Pear Road. Not going to make it. We have a big crash. Wow. Fireworks here in race 2. Wow. DJ Kirker, oh, he was trying to corner cut or something. Then he got into Jared Lewis, Fitzwater, Arnett, Rogers, and MDev are involved. That is one wild start to a race. How about an Aiden Milliken is your new leader. Aiden Milliken survives and is able to take the race lead. What happened to Braley? Did he get too high? He did. He went up high on the sand and he loses it. So race 2 already with fireworks on the first lap. My goodness. What a start to race 2. Milliken leads. And like I said, Milliken does not have a race win this season. And right now in the points, he's 9th in points, so he needs a miracle to get into the chase. Eight drivers are officially locked in as multiple race winners, including Alex Ragow. Ragow is a... wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... Yep, eight winners. I was just checking the points just to be sure. But 8 winners, 8 multiple race winners are locked in to the chase out of the 10. And if they were to end right now, then Jared Lewis and Tord Larson would be good to lock in a chase spot for as 1 race winners. But if Larson wins for the second time this season, he would be a 2-time winner. That makes it 9 drivers with multiple wins in the chase. That would only leave room for 1 driver, 1 race winner, and Jared Lewis would probably still get into the chase unless Morgan McPherson finishes ahead of him in this race. And it appears that it might actually happen, as McPherson's 10th and Lewis is 17th. The difference between McPherson and Lewis in points is just 1 point, so that could be all McPherson needs to lock him into the chase as a 1 race winner. We might only have 1 driver with only 1 win this season in the chase. But if Larson or any of the other 2-time winners don't win, no wait, if Larson or any of the if we don't get another 2-time winner in race 2 here, then the two drivers with 1 win will get into the chase. We're green again. And Aiden Milliken, again, he's winless this season, so he's hoping to... Milliken is winless, so he's looking for his first win this season. As Leah Walker has come out of Pear Road. And she's causing a little bit of trouble. Leia's 2 laps down. No factor today, but Milliken's up too high. And Tord Larson leads. Larson is in the lead. And we have a crash. McPherson's wrecked. Oh no, Morgan McPherson has wrecked. Taken out by Jacob Lawler in the S's. So that could be good news for Jared Lewis. Could be good news. It could be even better news for Jacob Lawler. Oh no, Lawler's involved. He's the other top 10 driver in points with a win. Lewis is wrecked too. Oh man, this is going to be very close. Jared Lewis is also wrecked. So does Paul Barber. Wow, it's for the final spots it would be down to Lewis and McPherson. Lewis and Larson, well, we probably know Larson would be in as a 2-time winner, so that means 9 of the 10 chasers have 2 wins, and only one of them has 1 win, so Lewis was hoping to finish ahead of McPherson to stay in the picture, and I think he still will. He will, but unless so, if one of them retires. Lewis is 14th, Lawler is 15th, McPherson is 16th. Lawler, though, 680 right now is 8th in points. And Lawler, in terms of getting into McPherson, 10 points behind McPherson. That's not going to do good. And Lewis is on pit road. Jared Lewis is on pit road. Only had a 1-point difference between him and McPherson. And if he retires, McPherson might have overtaken him in the position. He's still on pit road. Barber is done. Paul Barber is done. So Barber is out. Not gonna lock in not gonna get in the chase. Barber right now stands in 20th in points. He was the last guy cut off, so he was never a factor in the chase. Lewis is out though. So it's 15th and 16th for these two, and McPherson would have the 1-point advantage over Lewis. No, actually they'd be tied in, well, no. But McPherson would have to finish at least 2 points ahead of Lewis, so it's going to be a miracle for McPherson to even try to make it through the hunt. But it would still be a tie, maybe. So here we go. We're going to go back to the green. With 9 laps to go. Will Tord Larson lock himself into the chase as a two-time winner? We're about to find out with the green. If he gets in as a 2-time winner, he doesn't have to worry about whether he's high enough in points to stay alive as a 1-race winner. But if he wrecks out, that could leave the door open for McPherson and Lewis to get in. Side by side with Stoudemire Jr. Oh no, 41 is in the grass. Kept it. No, 1541 wrecked. 22.6 have wrecked out. Caution. Larson's up in the wall. Larson's up in the wall. He loses the position. He loses second as well. And now it's the battle of the 2-time winners, Stoudemire Jr. and Richardson. We could have our first 3-time winner of the season come here in Suzuka. And if there is a 3-time winner, that is going to leave a door open for a 1-race winner. And Larson would still get in possibly as a 1-race winner. Well, Casey's out of it. He only has 1 win. That's not going to do him good. Crash is out as well. 1 win for him. He's also out. And Casey has called it quits. Stoudemire Jr. in the lead. The top 2 combined for 4 wins this season. And will one of these drivers walk out of here as a 3-time winner in season 25? We're about to find out. Here we go. We're going to get back to the green with 6 to go. Jared Lewis is... No, wait. I'm sorry. Tord Larson is in 3rd place. He's hoping for the top 2 to wreck out for a chance for him to be locked in as a 2-time winner, but that position still would be good enough. as a one-race winner to get him in. And would be down, yeah. It would be either Lewis or McPherson, and it appears McPherson still has the edge by just one position. But wrecks can happen, and you never know what happens. Here we go, green is out. We'll keep our eyes on those two, because they're 1 point separated in terms of the one-race winners getting in the chase. Side by side, Stoudemire's too high. He loses the grip. Richardson now the leader. Stoudemire's off track. McPherson's off the track. John Arnott as well. And there goes McPherson's chances of maybe getting into the chase as a one-race winner. Maybe. We'll have to see at the end. But this is not going to help the 21 out at all. Arnott is out as well. Stoudemire's out. Both Hedrick cars are out. What a tough break. Lawson's loose again. And he's dropped to 4th place. He just can't catch a break. And Johnny Gardner is in 2nd. So James Richardson might be on his way to becoming a 3-time winner this season, and could leave the door open for another one-race winner to get in. We have 3 laps to go, and McPherson is done, so Lewis is going to have the advantage over the 21. He might be a safe bet to get into the chase as a one-race winner. Again, only 8 two-time winners this season. If Johnny Gardner wins, he's 18th in points. It will have no effect on the chase standings, but at least Penske would have both their drivers with at least 1 win. 3 to go here at Suzuka. Will Johnny Gardner be able to budge, or will James Richardson hold on? Leah Walker is not a factor. She is 2 laps down, so she is definitely not going to be a factor, but is going to be a spoiler for these drivers to get into the chase. Side by side for the lead. Bumper to bumper. Richardson trying for the advantage. Gardner looking low. Race is over. They'll end under yellow. Final chicane. Here we go. Will Johnny Gardner complete the pass? He will. Johnny Gardner. Bumper to bumper. One more chance for the 17. Not going to get there. Jake Jefferson trying to make it through, but Johnny Gardner is going to pull away and take the caution. And Jared Lewis brought out, no, not Jared Lewis, I'm sorry, Matthew Amdev brought the final yellow. Don't worry, he's safe. He is a 2-time winner this season. And there's the final yellow flag. Jared Amdev is wrecked out. And Jared Lewis might have... and looks like the one-race winners toward Larson, Jared Lewis, might make it to the chase. Just barely, as one-race winners. As we'll only have we'll only have 8 two-time winners locked into the chase. And 2 one-race winners will make up the rest of the field. I'm seeing that it's likely going to be Larson and Lewis, as they came into the top 5 entering here at Suzuka. So McPherson might be out, and those 2 might be in. White flag comes out for Johnny Gardner. Comes in 18th in points, will not be a factor. Will not be a factor to be in the chase, but a win is a win for the 2 machine, the Blue Deuce. In the 22, MDev has 2 wins. And Gardner's going to join him in Season 25 Victory Lane this season. So both Penske cars, if Gardner can hang on, both Penske cars would have at least 1 win this season. That would be awesome for Gardner to come back from hiatus and collect a victory here. And he's been he's a former champ. Oh, by the way, I forgot to mention, he is a former champion, so he knows the ins and outs of this series very well. So a nice return to victory lane here in Suzuka for Johnny Gardner, approaching a former champion, might try to regain his pride, and this will be a big, huge boost for Penske, and they're hoping that MDev could lead them to the championship. But for now, Johnny Garner is going to stay out. It's Miller time. And Johnny Garner is going to come out the final turn. And he is going to collect the win here in the Blue Deuce number 2 is going to collect the win here in race number 2 here in the Suzuka circuit. And that'll totally set up the chase field. Checkered flag is out. Garner is the winner. Johnny Garner wins. That win will be a boost for the team heading into the chase. Even though Garner won't be in the chase, MDev will. And that is going to be a big boost for Penske, and they're hoping that they could use it to get into the Championship 5. Garner, your winner today, and MDev was 11th, by the way. Finished retired where he brought out the final yellow. That actually benefited Garner in the long run, even though, yeah, one car wrecks, one car wins for the Penske cars. Pretty funny, huh? But anyway, I wouldn't suspect anything suspicious about it. So look at that. Would you look at this? The top 5 cars in this race all have names that start with the letter J. Johnny, Jay, James, Jacob, Joshua. I never noticed that. That might be a first in the series, having the top 5 cars, the top 5 drivers in a race share the same first letter in their first name. Weird. It's the J show here in Suzuka, as Johnny, Jay, James, Jacob, and Joshua make up the top 5. I never noticed that. The other is Josh, and Josh came home 17th. But still, and Jared, there's another one with a J. Jared starts 9th, and there's another John. John finished 13th. Huh, so it's the J show, pretty much. The top 5 cars all start with the letter J. That's weird. Never noticed that, but anyway, that's it from here in Suzuka. Let's reveal who will be competing for the championship. Our 10 chasers of Season 25 are revealed.